Hello, guys. So, for most of you, this is probably old news, but May 20th, with the most recent episode of Hello Station, as you know, Fukuda Kanon, first generation member of Anjurumu, formerly known as Smilage, announced her graduation. Um, she was very adamant about mentioning that this was her choice. Nobody forced her into this. For those of you that know her, you probably know that she had thought about leaving a few times throughout her career, but decided to stay because of the fans. And it was about time. You know, she's 20, she's adult. Um, she's getting to the age, she's in a university, probably will be done in a couple of years or so. And, you know, the fact is, the idol world is about youth. And for her, she considers 20 to be the point at which her youth ends and her adulthood starts. So she wants to move on, which is perfectly fine. And you know, for those of you who are big fans of her, it's tough. It is. Graduations are never easy. But I mean, keep in mind, that's part of the industry. This is how it works. The idol world is about youthfulness. You know, once they break over that youth threshold, then they move on and they do something else. Maybe they'll still stay in the singing or the show business industry, but they're not idols, not in the same way at least anymore. At least within Hello Project. Yeah, they'll still technically be idols, they'll still go on to be, but it's not the same. You know, because part of it is that youthful nature. Part of that whole entire experience is watching somebody from a young kid grow into an adult and watch them develop over time. It's a wonderful thing. It's really cool. And that's why we do it. You know, they're charming. They're usually not super talented. They're talented, and they do get better. Some of them turn into really special talents. But as it stands, we are there because it's fun. It's fun to watch them develop, and it's charming. It really is. So, Fukuda Kanon wasn't my favorite. I did like her, not a huge fan of Anjurumu and Smilage. I like them, and recently I've liked them even more, but I've never followed them thoroughly, so I can't say much. I don't know much about her. All I know is that I think she has a good singing voice. She's pretty, and I did like her. And I'm sure you already know, if I haven't mentioned this before, Wada Ayaka is actually my favorite in Anjurumu. She would probably be my second, right next to Sasaki Rikako, actually. When I say she, I mean Kanon, obviously. So, yeah, so that's it. She's graduating, she's going to move on. She said she's going to go to university after she graduates. She's actually taking a break from university right now until her graduation, so she can put all of her time and effort into the group. And yeah, and then she's going to move on, finish university, and who knows what she'll do after that. Maybe she'll continue on to show business, maybe she'll do something else. Whatever pleases her heart. She spent the last about 11 years pleasing our hearts, so I think it's about time she does something purely for herself. And obviously, being an idol is for herself as well. I mean, they're not gonna do it unless they don't want to. But I mean, the fact is, half of what fuels these people is the fans. It really is. I mean, if they don't have a good fan base or they don't care about their fans, they're not going to stick around. Simple as that. Why would they? There's no fun in it. Otherwise, yeah, there's a camaraderie, there's other factors. Obviously, it's not all black and white like I'm trying to make it seem. But, I mean, I think the point is made. So yeah, she's graduating. And tough year for Hello Project fans. We just lost Barry's Kobo. Now we know she's going to be... Fukuda Kanon is going to be gone at the end of this year. In fall. No official date, but fall is when she said. I would assume the end of their fall tour. Yeah, so it's been a tough year. We've had a lot of good out of it too. A lot of good singles, a lot of good things, a lot of good songs. The Kobushi Factory, Country Girls. What's the other one? Tsubaki Factory. A lot of good things, but at the same time, it's tough. And with the way the Hello Project has been growing so much lately, I have a feeling, so don't quote me on this, actually go ahead and quote me on this, but it's a prediction. I have a feeling we're probably going to have, at the minimum, one graduation per year for the next foreseeable future. With how quickly it's growing, and it's probably going to grow faster, and it's going to continue to grow, they're going to have to clear out a lot of the older members. We do have a lot of older. I mean, we have Cute, we have some of Anjurumu, first gen mainly. Yuka in Juice Juice. We have Haruna Ikubo, my favorite, but she's starting to get up there too. Mizuki Fukumura is 18. I mean, it's not too bad, but a lot of people I know want to leave around 20, so maybe in the next couple of years she will be gone. I hope not, but it might happen. But point is that there'll probably be a lot of graduations, and some of the youth may not even like it. They might just be like, I don't want to be in here anymore. But yeah, that's my prediction. One graduation per year for the next few years, and we'll have more additions. It's not going to end here with Tsubaki Factory. We're probably going to have something else fun next year. We'll probably have something fun more the year after that. Maybe even a new generation of Morning Musume, actually. We'll see. So that's where we stand. And finally, I wanted to mention a couple of things. I did a short article for a friend as a favor in the A2J Connections blog. So if you want to check it out, it's linked below. And check out the blog. It's actually pretty cool. He covers idol stuff and some visual K stuff. Yeah, so it's linked down below. You can check that out there. It's basically a summary of what I just told you about the graduation. And finally, actually two more things. And regarding my other channel, check it out. I'm going to have more activity soon. I'm going to start streaming content again now that I'm settled back down and things are back to normal. And finally, last but not least, excuse me, I did want to mention that that I know you guys are probably like, man, where the heck is that video of his room? Where is it? He keeps promising it. Honestly, I would have done it, but this announcement suddenly happened, and that took priority, so I want to talk about that. Like I said, I am working on it. Hang in there, it's coming. It's just been tough because I've not had a lot of time since I finished my finals. I've only had a couple of days, and then all of a sudden now I'm working right now, this weekend of course, and then next week I'm going to be gone most of the week, so it's a little tough, but I'll get it done, don't worry. How about this, I'll make a more reasonable promise that I know I can fulfill. I'll have it within 2 weeks. So if not next episode, the episode after that, for sure. If not, then y'all can slap me. Next time, whoever you sees me, go ahead. So, there's my promise. I'll see you guys around, and oh, and don't forget, always support your favorite idols through thick and thin. Fukuda Kanon is leaving, she's moving on. Support her in her decision. It is her decision and she deserves what she wants. And support her 100% through to the end. Like I said, she's not one of my Oshis, she's not one I followed intensely like I did Berries, or I did Aika Takahashi, or I did Reina, Tanaka, or any of those others Morning Musume members that I followed. But I totally understand what it's like, obviously with them having graduated. So, support them, give them your support, don't hate each other for it, don't hate on her for it. It's her life. She can only be an idol for so long. Why not leave when she's still fresh, when she's still loved, and when she's still young, so that her impact is there. So, it'll be sad to see her leave, but life will move on. Anjuru will move on, and they will do well. They have been doing well. So, there you go. Take care, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.